the call today. I think, Nodder, I think they're traveling for their anniversary. How many years did we hear that yesterday?
I believe 21.
That's impressive,
Woo!
man. I'm so excited for you guys. Congratulations, Glinsky crew, on your anniversary. That's amazing work. But guys, what a giant week we had. Are you kidding me? Nodder, I love this because every time we do these calls, it just validates the vision that Ben, that Nodder, the two of you guys really had. From a network marketing perspective, you knew that you could come in here and you could do something very special. And it's the proof is in the pudding. And then Lisa and I, of course, we saw it from the supplement side, and we said we know we can do something special. So these two teams joining together was just a special for us. So what a huge week, guys. 10,000 new members this week alone.
Oh my God.
Incredible. Wow, what momentum. Guys, just from the beginning of this year till now, we've had 5 new product releases. And if I don't want you to leave the Zoom right now, don't go bailing on me just yet, but you're going to, when you get a chance, you're going to see, we just launched our newest product, the toner, the Herbal Radiance toner. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But the biggest week ever. Nodder, how does this make you feel?
Brother, this is such a blessing to team up with you and Lisa. As you said, Ben and I have been doing this combined for almost a half a century, and we've had the honor and pleasure of being around a lot of formulators, scientists like yourself and your amazing wife. But being able to just let you guys fly, just do what you want, just spread your wings. I mean, one of the things I love to do, Ryan, is watching you and Ben, and of course Lisa, going back and forth about, I can find this ingredient even better somewhere else. Okay, let's go find it. Being in this industry myself for over 25 years and in the ownership about half of that, I've never had the honor and pleasure and the goosebump joy of watching a formulator out there finding the best ingredients. Because traditionally in network marketing companies, you have to make the product for about 1/10 or 1/15 of what you sell it for. So inevitably, they cannot spend and splurge on ingredients as you do. And unfortunately, some of those companies start putting stuff in there that actually harm people. And one of the things I love about you, Ryan, and again, we make such an amazing team. I'm just a humble servant to grab you tigers by the tail as we follow this revolution of love called LiveGood to 100 million people in 3 years. But I'm just so blessed to have you and Lisa team up. I mean, I'm a part of your guys' team. I'm here to serve you, to get your knowledge, your gift, what God has done through you and your wife in the world of health and nutrition to the world. And just so thankful to see thousands and thousands of people every week recognizing what we're doing. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. So yes, numbers are absolutely, I know Ben sent you the sales numbers. I'm blown away. I know you're going to talk about it, but ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what happens when you start sharing the products first, when you start asking people kindly to fill out a very, very comprehensive, amazing, very detailed health survey. What's going to happen? People are going to say, you know what, I can afford it. And then they watch Lisa and Ryan train them for free on Mondays. So absolutely. Back to you, brother.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I want to take a quick second and kind of identify the effort that Ben puts in on the back end on the product development side, because it's easy for me, Nodder. Like my background as a pharmacist and in healthcare, and really where my passion is, it's kind of easy for me. Like things, I gravitate towards it. So like, I listen to podcasts. I'm always absorbing new information from other physicians and stuff. And I know Ben's, but when I talk to Ben and we talk about ingredient sourcing, and we talk about new product ideas, I mean, he really gives me his full attention. He really does. He's focused and he's attentive. And I tell you, he's able to repeat it. He's able to regurgitate it and say it with accuracy. And that's not easy to do. I mean, obviously I had to go to school and get a doctorate in pharmacy and to spend my career dedicated to this craft. And for him to be so passionate about it, it's actually a lot of fun to see, because I think passion sells. I mean, you can really understand how people can gravitate towards this business the way they have. It's like, obviously we're doing things that make a lot of sense to people. To bring a highest quality product to people at lowest cost, and to help them get healthy with education and full transparency, and then leading by example with the passion that Ben has, and the fitness, and our conviction to fitness and healthy nutrition, raising healthy kids, and awareness to the pollutants and the contaminants that our bodies and our brains are exposed to. I mean, it's a great time to be part of LiveGood. And I know we keep talking about the perfect storm and the timing. It really is. Not only from a business perspective, which I think we'll talk about more in Otter today, but of course, simply just from a healthcare perspective, where the model's not been about health, it's been about sick care. So to be part of this revolution with you guys and to be able to bring this to the masses the way we are, it really doesn't come as a big surprise with the success we're having. I mean, but again, just to have the opportunity to be on this call in front of everybody and tell them that we've had our biggest week of product orders ever this week. That's impressive. That feels good. Lisa, what are your thoughts on product orders? I know you get pumped about that. Send it to you.
Oh, yes. Hey, guys. I love hearing the product sales growth because that's the goal. And it means that you guys are understanding the mission and understanding why you need to be on these products. And say you don't understand, but you're feeling the benefits, right? So then you're like, wow, okay, I felt really good. And I'm getting these emails all the time and I love it. And someone had just said, you know, I'm set with my products, and then you guys, something else comes out and something else comes out, and I'm more and more and more impressed because each one has its own unique benefit, and I just feel so good. And that's the goal. We're supposed to be feeling good through our life, right? So we want to continue to take everything. So when I was thinking about product sales, obviously we launched a few new products, but product sales should always stay consistent to growing, right? Because we have auto ship and almost all of our products are 30-day supplies. I know there's 60 capsules in the vitamin D, but most people need more than the 2,000 units. So basically everything's about a 30-day supply. So when you use auto ship, that means you're using these consistently. And if you're doing auto ship and you see some stuff piling up, you got to check yourself. You're like, I'm not being consistent. And consistency is key with supplementation. You can't take it a few days and then not take it a few days. The goal is to bring our numbers to where they need to be. Or if it's inflammation, the goal is to get that inflammation down, not spot treat it, right? We've got to take these consistency. So if you're using your auto ship, there's your regular orders every month. And then we start to launch new products and we get new people and everything just continues to grow. And that is the goal. And it's so amazing. If you haven't checked out our skincare line, you got to check it out. So I know that skincare is typically more common for females than males. I mean, Ryan, not to throw you under the bus, but I remember a handful of years ago when Ryan was washing, I would watch him wash his face with hand soap and I would cringe, absolutely cringe. Because it's just your skin is the biggest organ. You have to take care of it. I'm not asking you men to put on makeup. It's about taking care of your skin. So we have what just launched today, finally, our toner. So, you know, we're working on a face wash, but you're going to wash your face. You're going to tone. You're going to use our serum. You use the Instant Youth if you want to spot treat areas of fine lines and wrinkles, and then you use the moisturizer. And this whole routine can be used twice a day. And we're going to do a training on Monday about our skincare line. But the importance of it, like I said, guys, your skin is your biggest organ. So it's very important on what you put on your skin, and also what you put in your body also reflects the health of your skin. So that's the perfect combination, you know, skincare and supplements, but it's also, if you think about it, it's another industry where the prices are just extremely high. They're so inflated. It's crazy. I'm telling you, like one of my serums was costing more than 4 of our products together. You know, it's out of control how companies are charging $100+ for one product. And again, these products typically last about, you know, a month. So again, we're another industry we're kind of working to expose, and not to mention the toxins. And we'll talk more about this on Monday. So make sure you join our training. But if you're using skincare right now, just work on finishing it up and work on the swap, you know, the switch. You will not regret it. Back to you, Ryan.
All right, thank you. Yeah, Nara, when she says auto ship, what thought does that trigger for you? I'm just kind of curious.
That kind of gave me a little bit of a chills there, because in the traditional network marketing that we come from, how I met Ben 25 years ago, auto ship was a way to keep paying every month, so that people on top of the compensation plan, which is usually the same old people going from company to company, keep getting paid. So a lot of people in the traditional network marketing, and I know I'm supposed to do a 2 or 3 minute fast start training, which I will. In traditional network marketing companies, ladies and gentlemen, companies make great products for $10. and go ahead and sell it to people for about $90, and they pay commissions, run our operations out of it. And those companies, a lot of times people are forced to purchase products every month. Some people, actually the government calls that pay to play. We don't have that. Our product that we proudly commissioned and paid over $50 million in commission on is our membership. So we have removed the compensation plan from the tangible, this being a tangible. So if you go on auto ship, it's because of the things you need and you just don't want to run out. I just came back from a trip and I completely forgot to take my factor 4 for 4 days. And when I got back, I felt the difference. Same thing with the magnesium. So our auto ship, even though it uses the same terminology than the traditional Goliath Jurassic Network marketing companies that force you to buy products every month, you need it or don't need it at 15 times the cost, our auto ship is truly just to make sure you're consistently blessed, you're getting your fundamentals, your daily essentials, your amino, your collagen, your magnesium. Those are the essentials. So we want to make sure people get that. And as Lisa perfectly shared it, as we bring in new products that are made by the best ingredients and sold close to cost, like the Costco model, then people say, you know what, I'm gonna need this detox. I mean, everybody needs this in their pantry or their medicine cabinet. So if you're on some auto ship or however you want to call it, so you won't run out, so you can stay on top of your health and be involved with Lisa and Ryan's videos and take advantage and apply what they teach you. Yes, auto ship in the traditional network marketing companies, well, just to make sure if you bring 1,000 people in, they pay $200 a month if they need the product or don't need the product, so the company can thrive and people on top can keep getting their pink Cadillacs or Lexuses or watches or rings. Here is different. We truly want to make sure people are not running out, because I just told you I was out of my factor 4 for 4 days. Ryan, the 5th day, I was like, why are my joints hurting? I completely forgot, and it dawned on me, I didn't bring my factor 4. That's why when the sales on the product sales go up the way you say, you wait, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a seesaw. Product sales go up. Next thing you know, people are sharing. Next thing you know, people cannot unsee what we're doing. Next thing you know, the following week, you're popping up more rants. It is the most beautiful, perpetuating circle of love, and it all starts with people getting on products. So I know you asked me about the auto ship, which kind of made me sweat because of the old way of doing auto ship. But LiveGood's auto ship is like, hey, you want to make sure you always have gas in your car. That's our authorship, making sure people are fueled, and nothing is better than supplementation and being trained by you and Lisa. Back to you, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, it's funny because in my background, Nader, auto ship was a convenience. It was voluntary. And so Lisa and I use that word, and I know that that word rubs against a little bit of the other policy, the old way of doing it, the Jurassic way, which was forced, so that they would force people to buy and subscribe to these auto ships. That's not what we're doing. This is a voluntary thing to help you stay in stock, stay in supply, so you don't have to think twice or worry about it or miss your days like you did, Nader, yes. 4 or 5 days without factor 4. I won't miss factor 4. I really try. I'm diligent about it. I really try hard, because I agree. You can notice the differences after just a few days of being off factor 4. So let's talk about products, guys. Let me give you some updates. I know that Ben loves timelines, and I'll do my best with that, but I have been falling kind of, flat on my face a little bit with that. The skincare was a nightmare project for me, but not because of the quality, and I think the finish work is fantastic. Nader, I can't wait for you to get these out to you so you can start using them yourself and see the boxes, but they really are pretty. I mean, the boxes look great. The containers are amazing. We will do a full education on Monday. Please join us for skincare. Please get the guys on there too, because I want to talk about how I've started using this. But yeah, it's super cool. Super cool. Packaging is nice. All 4 products are now available. You get the whole pack for $49.95, where I think one serum you'd spend, Lisa, correct me if I'm wrong, but over $50 for this type of quality. I mean, we have really, I don't know if the word is undercut, Nader, but we have really undercut the competition in this space. I mean, we did a good job on skincare. So anyway, I'm just happy it's over. Not over, but I'm happy the heavy lift is over. So we've got a lot of stuff coming. I've promised you guys 5 new products already this year. We're going to blow last year out of the water. Last year, we thought we were busy when I think we did 10 plus, but we're going to do more than that this year. The next product up is going to be that whipped tallow balm that I've talked to you about. It's very hot. It's actually the highest quality. And so we're going to do grass-fed, grass-finished. You're going to get the chance to have that in the next few weeks. That's within the next, let's say 3 to 4 weeks. We're beginning of February. short month, but end of February, let's shoot for that.
Perfect.
Yeah, right after that, though, I know Ben's really excited about fiber. It's a USDA certified organic fiber. 90% of people are not getting enough fiber. That stat's a real stat. That we have got to address this fiber thing. It can help us in so many ways. So that'll be out in about 6 weeks. So let's plan for that sometime in early March, or mid-March. Let's go for mid-March on that. Got some updates here. Then right behind that, we have a new electrolyte flavor. Did I tell you that in order? We have got that watermelon coming out.
Yeah, baby.
But Ben loves it. The taste is great. You guys are going to love the watermelon. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be in about 8 weeks, 7-8 weeks. We've got liver support. So liver support's interesting. Wait until I show you guys the supplements facts panel. You're going to see all these standardized extracts. Some of them a little harder to get than others. Mark my words, the milk thistle. You'll not see another milk thistle standardized in the way that we've got this extract, one of a kind. So the lead time's a little longer on that, but we're looking at 8-9 weeks on liver. So let's plan for let's shoot for late March. Let's plan to have that done late March. Black seed oil, similar thing. I just did a modification to that. I increased the amount of standardized thiaquinone on that. For you people that know black seed oil, you know what I'm talking about. You're going to love the fact that I've got 5%. So that's coming. Let's give that a little longer because I just made that change. We have to source it. We have to get it in, and it's a soft gel. That's going to be about 12 weeks. So let's plan for 3 months for that. So let's think middle early May. And I'm just giving you the things that are like short, like timeline right now. The pet line is undergoing a lot of things. Here's what's cool about pet. I can do a USDA certified organic multivitamin that will have some other cool things in it. I don't want to try to be this all in one. It doesn't work for humans. Why would it work for pets? Right? Like, you guys agree? I mean, I look at it like this Zesty Paul, some of these other brands, I'm like 8-1, 11-1, 15-1. I'm just like, I'm just not there. I don't think it does it that way. So I'm going to start with a USDA certified organic, kind of a multivitamin that we've been giving our dogs, not organic, but we've been giving our dogs, and notice the change, actually. Notice our change in our 2 big, large breed dogs. So that should be coming soon. I want to get on the pet heavy. I'm going to go pet big this year. You guys are going to see a lot of pet stuff come out. We've already got the CBD pet, which is great. Lisa did a video on that recently too, where talking about the benefits of CBD in humans, but also how it can help our furry friends. So you guys should definitely take a moment and check that out. If you have pet, whether it's a dog or a cat, the CBD oil can help tremendously for them with a lot of their ailments, especially as they age, or if they're just an anxious breed with separation anxiety, or there's noise or different things that are going on. CBD can help in a lot of different ways. So definitely something you probably want to check out. We've got household cleaner. We have bone support. My mom was just here. She had a broken hip. She had severe osteoporosis. I helped her with nutrition and Lisa, we helped her with nutrition and supplementation. Guys, she is totally back up. Spring chicken, running around, going to the gym 4 days a week, swimming. I mean, this is a broken hip at how old is my mom? 71. So it's a real risk to our elderly population, guys. And the bone support's a real critical part of that. I just was trying to be careful about the calcium we choose and some different things that I put in there because I'm going to make it a really strong, solid supplement. But really cool stuff actually in that category because that's a much needed category as well. So let me talk real quick about the warehouse. I was there this morning. A little bit of IT issues that I was helping out with. It's kind of funny. We don't have a lot of people that do things in a sense. We don't have IT guy that just comes and helps us with this stuff. We figure it out. We do it on our own. We're trying to keep overhead down. You guys can relate. You've heard us talk about this in the past. So I was there earlier. I was meeting some of the new pickers and packers, the new team members, and the energy level is very high. It's very palpable in there. It's very positive. It's very upbeat. It's very warm. And I tell you, they get excited when they see big orders come in, when they see another jump, and that's what keeps happening. They get excited. You would think it's the other way. You think, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to work harder or stay later. And no, they just love to see the success. They share in the mission. So they're pumped, guys. Them and the customer support team, Michelle, our manager, just amazing team that's out there to support you guys. A lot of things going on Ben's side of things. Ben is a hustler. If you haven't noticed, he's busting his tail. And we're talking about he's doing podcasting stuff. You guys have probably seen some of the stuff, TV commercials. I just did a video for TV, which was cool. Nader, I think you'll love it. I mean, I think Ben and I are going to run a little head-to-head competition to see which one gets a little bit better reviews. We'll see. But influencer campaigns are rocking. The radio ads have gone live. That's some of the ones I think you guys have seen.
Yes.
Nader's a few people have told us about this. They've heard the radio ads. Huge email campaigns are coming. I mean, there's all this social media buzz that we're getting engaged in. And Ben has just been working his butt off. He's just going to crank this thing up. It's already starting, but it's going to get to another level, guys. And now's the time. I mean, we've been saying that, but at some point, you know, you're going to really you got to get it. Now's a great time to be part of LiveGood. That's the end of the story. Naughter, the co-op thing. Naughter, Ben made a note. He said, because I know a lot of people are asking, so I just want to give a quick update. I don't know a ton of detail about this, but he said to expect to be able to open the co-op back up in March. Open the co-op back in March. So I don't know if you have more details on that. If not, that's the update today, guys. We'll wait to hear more from Ben on that next Friday. And Nod, I think now, why don't we do this? Why don't we go into rank advancements and anything else you want to add?
Wow, thank you for that, brother. That was awesome. If you don't mind, before we get into the rank advancement, because I know, as you said earlier, we have thousands and thousands, over 10,000 brand new family members that joined our LiveGood family this last week alone. I mean, that's just unbelievable. All of it, I think, besides the fact that timing is the quality of the products that you and Lisa provide. So if you don't mind, really quick, I want to do a 3-minute fast start training because 10,000 brand new people need to know what to do before we go out there and get all their cousins and relatives and friends and so on and so forth and live good through them or someone else. So thank you, Ryan, for that. Thank you, Lisa, for that. Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, first of all, I want to welcome all the brand new people that joined our LiveGood family last week alone. We're putting about 50, 60,000 people a month, every month into our company, into our ecosystem, and we're just beginning. There are over 7 billion people on the planet Earth. Less than 2 million of them have heard of LiveGood yet. Talk about being at the right time, at the right place. Nobody loses money in LiveGood, especially when it gets into when you're taking the product, you're saving money every month because every dollar saved is a dollar earned. But what I want you to think about, ladies and gentlemen, is the ability and the fact that so many people, and we're going to talk about rank advancements, are going out there almost immediately share the love of LiveGood with everyone that they know. Why? Because finally they know if they come from the old way of doing network marketing, which making products for 10, selling it to people for 90, paying commissions, running operations out of it. And unfortunately, in those companies, traditionally, and Ben and I know what we're talking about because we run the software and the back office and the statistics for some of the biggest companies in the world, because he owns a software company. You see those people in those companies, even though the products are great, but when it's sold for $65, they're going to stop taking it in less than 3 months. So one of the greatest things about LiveGood is the fact that we've removed the compensation plan for the brand new people from the actual tangibles. So other traditional network marketing companies in the world that have been around since 1934, and we love it. That's how I met Ben. That's how I met some of my dearest friends. A lot of the way they do it is they make a product for, let's say, 10, and they go out there and market it to people for, let's say, 100, just to make it really simple. And what do? They pay commissions out of that. They run operations out of that. You've seen some of them give away cars and trips and so on and so forth. But that money comes from making a product for, let's say, for an example, 10, selling it for 100. As I mentioned earlier, statistically, and statistics is like science. It doesn't lie. Traditionally, people leave network marketing companies that do it the old way that started in 1934 in less than 3 months. So if you're taking a product that your body really, really needs, like our sleeper amino acid, how is that going to do you any good when you stop taking it in 3 months because you can't afford it? Why can't you afford it? Because those very same companies' compensation plan clearly kind of brags about how they're going to give away all kinds of cars and trips and so on and so forth, all coming from either the ingredients quality going down, which never happens with Ryan, ever, or the price going up, which will never happen with Ben. So that's LiveGood. We are a home-based business. We're a nutritional company who uses the proven, revolutionary, and rapidly fast-growing the club membership as a way to get our model out. Our product that we proudly commission, I've paid over $50 million in commission to everyday people on, is our membership. As I mentioned, we have removed the compensation plan from the tangibles so people can get these products at cost or very close to cost, so they can get trained by Lisa and Ryan. I mean, look at Ryan, look at Lisa. I mean, these two have not been in network marketing, and I'm not saying that in a bad way or in a good way. It's just a blessing way. You know, these two have been making, I mean, Ryan is an amazing businessman. I know he doesn't like me to talk about him, but the guy owns pharmacies. He owns multiple businesses. He's got so many people that have been blessed by his knowledge. I mean, talk about a Jerry Maguire of a pharmaceutical world. I mean, the guy who's in the business of, you know, not him, but usually pharmacists are into giving people more drugs and so on and so forth. He's the Jerry Maguire. He's the whistleblower that comes out and brings the most advanced nutritional products on earth, made by